Hello and welcome back to a Let's Play of Civilization 6, where today we're playing as Victoria and trying to take over the whole world with a big military, a big fleet of ships. And this is just continuing the same stream of consciousness as before. I didn't even take a break between these episodes, which I sometimes do just to analyze the situation and figure out the next steps. But it was pretty obvious that the next steps are to take over these next couple cities. To that end, I'm gonna try and get this Great Admiral down here as quickly as I can without getting him eaten. I don't think there's anything in here, but we'll just walk him a couple at a time. Yeah, he's fine over here. And then Skedsmo is our next target, and then the capital, Nidaros. I am happy that my friend Valletta is attacking Ellesund, so that's good. And what am I producing in Sarpsborg? I think... Oh, he built a holy site in here? Guys, you can't keep giving me friggin' faith. I don't need faith. I need a good harbor in here, but there aren't any. That's a +2 harbor because it has 2 resources. We'll get a granary for now, just to give the city something to do. It's not like I'm going to be able to do all that much with it anyway. And we're going to skip this turn one more time because I'm going to... Well... I'm gonna need to use these governors for other purposes than trying to, stabilize loyalty in the area. Do I make internal trade routes or external trade routes? Rapa Nui's at war with me, I think. I could take a trade route to Lady 6 guy, even though she's denounced me. Kabul would give me 13 gold. That's a lot of gold. Is that water safe enough? I mean, it's safer than Tyre, for sure. Let's take a trade route to Kabul. I'm aware of the risks, and I'm choosing to accept them. Unfortunately, I'm going to give up the ghost on this trader movement because I think I'm going to need these governors, and potentially even more governors, to stabilize all of the land that I take from Norway. I think Sarpsborg is a rare exception, especially because it's close enough to me. But London is much further away from Skedsmo and Nidaros. That's why I'm also getting a granary in here to up the loyalty, or up the population here, which also ups the loyalty. And I think Skedsmo is probably like the first place that we can put Victor for loyalty pressure. We will. And I guess we have to keep running these loyalty cards for just a minute longer because we're technically about to have some problems with this. In 8 turns, we lose that. We get to drop that. Combat penalty, which is fantastic. She wants to buy my pearls. I think that's probably a good idea. And Porto Alegre has rebelled. How quickly can I take it? I can I can take it back in like 5 seconds though. No, I really need to get my governors over here. Porto Alegre does nothing for me. It's a 3 population city. All it does, like the only thing that I'm thinking is it's a reach plan. Like I try to, I try to keep it alive so that I can continue to expand over here. And I think I can do it because I have loyalty in the area already, but it's just bad. Let's just not worry about it. Let's worry about the focus that will actually get us to the next step of the game, which is attacking Norway. I'm not even going to worry about this crossbow all that much. I'm going to let my city walls pelt him down. What I need to do is make sure... Wow, this caravel is actually a little bit unhealthy. We'll probably have to pillage. But the next thing to do is get my caravels in here. Well, am I going to have loyalty problems if I do? No, I'm rising at 24. Oh, you know what? It's because we don't have grievances with him. We only have 1 grievance with him right now. So we're going to come down here. Let's see. I need to get the kill on the slinger, which could be done with this. And then if I come down here this far... Oh, I meant to go 1 short of my ultimate range, which would have let me take the promotion. I think I'm going to just go ahead and start whittling down Skedsmo, because if I do it now, then I can get it next turn. This trader, I never decided what was going to happen to him. I think I'm just going to take the 5 turn with Kabul and get another envoy with him. This is also working things up for Merchant Confederation, where I can get a bunch of extra gold for the number of... Not Merchant Confederation. Yeah, Merchant Confederation. Ugh. Gold for every envoy that I have. Gosh, finish the thought, please. Gosh. Scatterbrain. I'm putting too much time into this idea. I'm just going to let this city rebel and see what happens to it. Oh. Actually, Yokib. I need to get my military over here before she gets walls. I need too many things. I'm just going to sacrifice this idea. We're gonna let Lady Six Guy live, because I think that getting rid of my nearest neighbor, my nearest rival, is ultimately the right call. I'm gonna have good campuses in here, and I'll use those campuses towards getting ahead of Lady Six Guy, although that sounds like... Yeah, she's my next target because she's the one I'm the scaredest of. I'm not super scared of Mongolia because I think if I take over Lady Six Guy and Norway, I'll ultimately outclass him in science, and that's basically what you need to do in order to win a domination game, FYI. At least from my limited experience. You could make the argument that because I'm so far ahead of him in science per turn, that I really should be targeting her because I'm at par with her. Oh no, my game just crashed. Okay, I'm back. Let me finish that thought. You could make the argument that I should be attacking against... Okay, we're going to have to replay this turn. I might want to attack Lady Six Guy. She's already mad at me, but the thing about Harold is that he's close to me, and his AI will also make him go to war, or sorry, make him dedicate a bunch of production to military on the water... Navy. That's the word I'm thinking of. I'm going to repeat this mistake because I don't want this to actually be fundamentally different from what I've already recorded. Yeah, we're not going to do anything here. I don't remember what I did with this caravel. I think maybe I just kept it in place. And we moved here and we promoted, didn't we? I think we upgraded to a caravel. Yep. And I think I repeated my route with Kabul. Or no, is this a new trader? What's happening here? Yeah, I repeated my route to Kabul. Or Kabul. Anyway, I think I'll have the ability to turn right back around and attack Lady Six Guy and get some profitable exchanges off on her. If I have a nice few turns where I'll probably take Porto Alegre, then Shunan Tunic, then Yokshib, and then Koba. And if I do it in that sort of waterfall motion, the only problem is this is the strongest garrison, but it is open to attack from 3 tiles, so it won't take too long for the city to fall. And then that will exert far more loyalty pressure in the area than any other city. So potentially I could take and hold Porto Alegre, I could hold Yokib, and I could hold Koba. If I do it in that order. We did do a bop on Skedsmo, and that's the next turn. This unit came down here, and then we're good. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't move this archer down to Sarpsborg, but I think I'm not going to try and min-max that. So I'm going to move this caravel into position and take a promotion. Oh, this one didn't need a promotion. I guess I did it in the wrong order. Yeah, this is the one that needed the promotion. Okay, well, oops. I guess that turn's just different than I played it the first time. Is this one close to a promotion? No. This one's closer to a promotion. Let's get the kill on this one. Right, we're going to keep this city. It's also rising in loyalty, so we actually have the chance now, I think, to take... I'm rethinking this Porto Alegre thing. It wouldn't be so bad to let it go for a couple turns. We definitely want to kill this crossbow. That was a fatal mistake. I wonder if he's ready to peace out. No, okay. I'm not hurting for gold, so I don't need to build any commercial hubs. Although that will help me with the owls situation. I guess I'm going to hold on for this trader because I'm still holding out for that Porto Alegre situation. If I don't have to use any governors in this area, then there's no point in not getting that one. 3 turns until we can repair the granary in here. That seems like the right call. Do we already have a harbor in here? We do have a harbor. It's a +4 harbor. That's pretty freaking good, actually. Yeah, because now we're actually earning 8 more science per turn. I love this golden age. This is freaking fantastic. What do I want in London? An entertainment complex might help me get some more amenities. I think Sarpsborg is the place to put an entertainment complex, or even Nidaros. If I put an entertainment complex right here, that benefits 5 cities. It is prone to a volcano, so I could put it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's going to be an entertainment complex because I'm going to be worried about amenities now that I've grown my empire sufficiently large. So I'm thinking about a theater square. I'm thinking about a university. Culture isn't all that important, especially because I have this wonder that's providing me a whole bunch of culture. I think I'm going to build a university. If I don't need to build a caravel, then I'll build a university. Or I could get another trader. Traders will be helpful because they'll allow me to trade with Valletta, which will give me more envoys with Valletta so I can maintain that friendship. I might actually want to see if I can trade with Rapa Nui once all this is over so that I can improve my relationship with Rapa Nui. Yeah, Rapa Nui needs 5 envoys for me to be its BFF. That's doable. Oh, sorry, I bumped my desk there. Oh, I can't chop rainforests still. Let's fix that. That'll also reveal iron on the map, which apparently I still haven't revealed. This caravel, ooh, I could, free builder, thank you. 3 charges on the builder. Oh gosh, that's awesome. This general can come over here and stand on this ship and skip its turn, and then we're good to go. Now the real challenge is going to be Nidaros. It can only be attacked from 1 tile, so I'm going to have to continually like switch these out. How are we doing in loyalty on Skedsmo? It looks like we're only rising because of the caravel that's garrisoned in there, but I can actually just heal this caravel. Oh, can I take a promotion? Ooh, convoy. So what I will do then is I will continually beat the city down with a successive stream of caravels if necessary. It looks like only 1 caravel will really be necessary to take the city, in which case maybe I should focus on Stavanger as well. Stavanger? Probably Stavanger, don't you think? Let's take a bomb. We can take both of these at the same time. Look at that. Look at how awesome our empire is. Feel the power of navy. Yeah, we're still moving towards shipyards because so many of our cities actually have shipyards. I could take Ritual, which allows us to construct the Guild Vault, but that's not going to benefit me at all. I don't have any commercial hubs, and I'm not planning to build any commercial hubs. Really, I kind of regret Alta Minerva because I don't have any use of it. Owls was the one I was most excited about when they announced this pack, but I'm coming to realize that I think Owls is the worst one. Oh, speaking of which, let's build a campus in Birmingham. Let's at least place it, that is. And we can actually probably get this to, we can probably get the Warlords from before at least one of these cities is taken. You don't get the overlap. It's like a one and done on the extra production. I think I'm going to keep this builder in. Oh, Nidaros actually already has an entertainment complex. That's awesome. And it's placed very well. What the heck is this? That's the Great Lighthouse. I could wait for him to get the Great Lighthouse and then take it. How long is it? Like, it looks pretty close to finished. Nah, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna take the cities from him. Oh, it looks like our friend Valletta might be helping us out. I'm gonna sweep in with this caravel and see if I can just take that city. And if we can eliminate him from existence, then that's just even better. But yeah, I was thinking about moving this builder into one of these southern cities, but I don't think I need to. I think I'm gonna move it to Sarpsborg. Oh, excellent. He has some iron. He has a good spot for a campus. He's probably got another good spot for a campus. Yeah, we've really benefited a lot from this war. I think this is going to be a successful domination game, which means I'm going to finally be able to upload a domination game. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to start a domination game, and for one reason or another, it just went south. That either like spun off into a different kind of win, or like it stopped being interesting. But this time, I'm feeling it. Okay, this is going to default to the Maya if I don't take it. In how many turns? In 10 turns. And I think that I'm going to have enough of a situation over there that I can actually keep Porto Alegre. So I'm moving this caravel out because it's due for a promotion. So I'm going to take the Embolon promotion. We're going to take a hit here. Yeah, this city, I can take it back. And then I can see what the loyalty situation looks like once I get it. We need to keep all of our loyalty things in if we're going to take that city. And then I think it's probably time for conscription again. Although urban planning is still really good. And I'm not having any problems with gold. As a matter of fact, I should probably be spending some of this gold to get some of these cities better. Like I could get a monument in here to grow this city's tiles. So I can work the Galapagos better. I'm going to wait one turn on any unnecessary expenditures so that I can see what I need to do to invest into Porto Alegre. Because we're going to do it right this time. I just told you no. I just checked and saw that I didn't make anything. I hope that I can get to Alisson before this city gets raised. There's a major victory again. Okay, I think we just take Stavanger. I didn't even need to move this caravel. I don't know why I did. And I think that's the death of Norway, which is exactly what we needed. It's going to make every player hate us, but that's okay with me. So the next thing to do is we don't need Zheng He anymore. So I'm going to move him over here, and then ultimately I'll probably transfer him. Actually, I should have put him in Skedsmo. I'm going to transfer him over to Bristol or Sao Paulo so that I can proceed to exert my influence on this sphere of the world. There's Porto Alegre again. Let's look at the loyalty situation. Minus 20 from citizens. Minus 7.5 from grievances. We'll get a plus 5 from occupying it with a unit. We'll get plus 10 from Amani. And then I buy a granary and a monument in here. I have to repair the monument. It'll only take 3 turns. I think we can do it, especially if we immediately declare war on the Maya and take over Shinantunic. I'm going to move Amani to Porto Alegre. Actually, I'm going to move Victor over to Porto Alegre. Well, I need him to be in place because I need that 4 loyalty per turn. I'll lose that 4 loyalty per turn if I do move him. Is Shinantunic within 9 tiles of Sao Paulo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have time. I have the luxury of time. Can move Amani to Porto Alegre. Amani, the diplomat. Yes. Boom. Okay. Just wanted to double check and make sure that I wasn't moving him. And, oh no, all these trade routes. Okay, I have a trader almost finished. So I'll use that trader to get more food in here. We need to work food tiles. Actually, we need to repair the monument first. We're keeping the city. We need to repair the monument first. I'm going to come chop this rainforest. And then that's almost 1 more caravel. And we need to buy a granary in here. 20 turns until it grows. How come it's going to take you forever to grow, my friend? Like, what's wrong? Is it? I think I need to work the plantation as soon as that granary is finished. I'm worried about this situation. I'm worried that I won't be able to actually get around Alisund before it dies. So I'm actually going to see what the situation is like over here. Okay, there's no military over here, which is just fine. The quicker that I take Shunan Tunic, the more likely it is that Porto Alegre survives. I'm going to keep this builder in place because there's a unit in here. Alternatively, if I take both of these cities, there's a catastrophic eruption here. If I take both of these cities, one more turn for the Warlord's Throne. Yeah, that's this city. And then Valletta actually defeats Alisund. Then I don't think I get the penalty for eliminating a player. Or actually, I wonder if Alisund can even attack... Or sorry, I wonder if Valletta can even attack Alisund if it's his last city left. And then next turn, we'll swap these two caravels out, and then we'll be able to take over. Actually, I should move this Great Admiral here, but it's too late for that now. I'm going to transfer this Admiral to Bristol. How are we doing on Porto Alegre? We're filing at minus 8.5. Oh, we're not getting the Limitane, or the, we're not getting the extra loyalty from Praetorium because it's not an established governor. Dang. We're still falling at minus 8.5. Well, next time it gets taken, we will just destroy it. We'll have to. We need to actually... We probably need to buy a unit in here, like a scout or something. Yeah, if I buy a scout just for the sole purpose of keeping the loyalty, then I can move this caravel in here and declare war on her. Yeah, she's actually down in terms of military strength. And how is I doing on these cities? Yeah, we'll be able to take this city, no problem. We just need to do it now, like ASAP. So this is always scary. Okay, we can move this trader to Porto Alegre, and then we can establish a trade route that will cause the city to grow. Like perhaps one with Sao Paulo would be safest, or maybe Bristol, because Bristol's definitely going to be a water trade route. So I think that's it. In 3 turns, we're done with this military emergency. We take Nidaros next turn. Repair the monument in Stavanger. I'm never going to know how to pronounce that. I need to look that up before the next episode. We lost the Great Lighthouse, but that's okay. We never really even had it. So I'm going to work on a monument in here, because that city's not going to really do anything for me other than once I get that extra little bit of culture, then I'll start just making military units out of there. And I think it's time for probably a university in London, because more military expenditures is not going to help me at all. Like, I already have a strong enough navy that I can take over the west side of the Mayan Empire, and that's all I really need out of this. 1 turn until I grow towards this mine. But I'm worried about... I thought there was a... Yeah, there's a unit in here, so I'm going to move back into the city. And we'll see what Valletta does over there with that other city. I would like to take it if I can. This one has to skip its turn too. And then... Yeah, it's time to declare war on the Maya. 150 grievances. So now, we attack Shunan Tunic. I think if I do it... This has 6 movement. I think if I do it this way, then I can get both of them to hit the city. No, I can't. unfortunately. So I think we'll have to save it for next turn. But this could actually potentially be enough loyalty pressure to keep Porto Alegre from rebelling. We're not at war with Babylon anymore, so I can take that extra little bit of science per turn, but I think I'm going to keep those envoys in the bank. Beautiful, beautiful. So the warrior here died. We're gonna, sure, like let him send money to Harold. Whatever. He's gonna die next turn. So we got a great person. Actually, we got a great scientist this time. I mean, whatever. We're not gonna really need to min-max here. I'm just gonna go ahead and boost some technologies. Civil service, astronomy, square rigging. Probably would have done the astronomy one, but that's okay. So it's time to go ahead and start spending more on science because this golden age is not going to last us forever. In fact, it's only going to last us 11 more turns. But it is time to... Hey, can I take Nidaros with this caravel? I could take Nidaros with this caravel, but I think I'm going to move this caravel all the way up as quick or as much as I can. Then I'll take the convoy promotion here, and then we will take Nidaros. And we're going to keep the city. And amazingly, all of them have... Like, I'm not having any loyalty problems whatsoever. Is it? Am I not generating any grievances against him? Oh, because we're at war? Is that... I don't understand why I'm not generating more grievances with him. Well, campus is... Oh. I could build a lighthouse, or I could be the campus. I think I'm going to get the campus because that's more dear to me right now, at this very second. Yeah, I'm pretty close to popping off here. I'm not going to change policies yet. We need to repair the monument in here, and then we'll repair the granary, or build a granary. And then there's the city. And Norway is defeated. Okay. I'm not going to wait every time that they get defeated, but so what else now? I have 2 governor promotions. I think we use these for the inevitable like carpet of governors that I'm going to need. Do I really need to repair this holy site? Is that what I'm doing? I just clicked it because it was a thing that said repair. Where is the holy site? It's over here. So this could be a campus from Stavanger, and this could be a campus from Alisund. But I need the city to grow in population first, which means I need to get this city a granary. It has a harbor. Actually, I need this to get up to 7 population because there's a harbor now. So we super need growth in this city. I'm going to swap this tile. This city has a harbor and a holy site. Bleh. And it's working as much food as it can. It's not working a whole lot of production. But whatever, we'll get the city growth. We really don't need it. We don't need that campus anytime soon, really. We just need the population to exist and provide us with science and potentially production. Let's take a granary in here because we want the city to grow as well. That leaves us open to another settlement over here, maybe, like right here. If I settle right here, that'd be a +4 harbor. And it does have okay tiles to work. That helps me lock in the pressure over here. I'm going to move... Oh, I forgot to move my great general. Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't min-max. So I'll take a couple attacks on this city. It'll probably fall next turn. We're rebelling in 4 turns here. Still falling at 11.5. So we need to take Zun and Tunic. And I've got to get these caravels across the world as quickly as I can. Did you already take... Okay, it's still the same turn. Good night. We'll take Reinforced Hull because we anticipate a lot of naval battles, especially with Dido. But Dido is... Essentially, she's dead on board. She's got 49 science per turn. There's no way that she presents a real threat to us. I'm gonna sort by food. Yeah, Bristol is the way to go. Bristol's really safe. Actually, it's only 1 food per turn. Can I trade with Sao Paulo to get 2 food per turn? I can. And it's a coastal trade route. That's perfect. I am a little worried about Mongolia now that he's actually in my territory. Especially because I have a trader in here. But, whatever. Rebellion in 3 turns before Amani even establishes. God. Okay, so now that he's gone, I can build a mine. I'll probably build another mine over here too, because I don't need the city to be tall. Actually, let's come grab this goody hut really quick before I do that. Is it time to build a couple more settlers? 8 turns for a settler. 3 turns for a trader. We want a trader. And I think the loyalty is still good. Urban planning is still probably good. Naval infrastructure and... Am I building any builders? I could buy a couple builders. Like, I could buy a builder in Porto Alegre and chop out a 3rd population before this falls too much. Yeah, we definitely want to do that, especially because we're in a golden age. I could chop out and then build a farm triangle. That could be pretty strong. And now, so we don't need any more builders. Let's go ahead and grab natural philosophy again. Does that make sense? No, let's take colonization so we can build a couple more settlers. Because there's probably a city like... There's a city right here for a +4 harbor, if I chop it out. And then there's a city over here. There's probably 2 cities on this island. Oh no, we're getting shot by a barbarian. Okay, 10 more turns of our amazing science. We have tons and tons of... Yeah, so now this is officially rebelling. We built the monument. Will this actually give me any food, or will the population... Okay, I'm up to 3. We're still falling at -13. Oh gosh, all of these freaking just go away. We're gonna move the Great General here. I'm gonna take the city with the more damaged ship. And then this city's gonna rebel in 3 turns because it's suffering -20 loyalty pressure. Oh my gosh. Where are all her big cities? Why don't I get to keep all of my cities? So we're falling at -21. We have occupancy grievances with the city founder. Can I keep it for 5 turns? Does it have a granary? It has a granary and a monument, so it would rebel sooner than I could actually... I think we just have to raise this city. As much as I don't want to. Whatever. Containing her would be just as good in my book as actually taking her cities. I mean, it wouldn't be just as good, literally speaking, but... Like, I can't keep the sea, I can't keep this one. I'm frustrated. Well, we're going to move our caravels over into her area and start getting aggressive. Sure would be nice to have a canal right where this entertainment complex is. Yeah, we can't keep this city as much as I want to. Does that influence Porto Alegre's pressure? It does. So now we're falling slower. We're still falling. I guess it's Palenque is really the problem, because Palenque has 10 population. The only problem is now I lose this caravel because this caravel comes out and eats me. I wonder if I can stay alive. I do have reinforced hull against this catapult, and then I have embolone for +10 or +7, but I think that I'm dead. Whatever, we'll win out in the long run. I need to keep Palenque. There must be a couple more cities over here that are really high loyalty, which is why Porto Alegre is having such problems. Oh, well. Let's start a dockyard, because it doesn't matter what we do in there. Temple of Artemis is still around. Is there any way that I could feasibly benefit from Temple? Oh, this mountain pillaged this mine. This is a catastrophic eruption. Right when I said I didn't need any more builders, right? Let's take a monument in here. I'm not going to send any envoys right now. I think we're good on governor promotions as well. This caravel can come over here. They stole a builder. Oh, I didn't realize there was a builder garrison in it, but okay, whatever. Let's say duplicate turtles. I think I have duplicate turtles. And then I'll have me act as culture bombs, although it doesn't matter. Okay, we got everything we wanted, which is great. And we got what we really wanted, which is this caravel to stay alive. That's beautiful. We can run away with it. I'm gonna run away with this caravel too. And just heal him up. Because there's no need to press this. Like, the best we could do is further reduce the loyalty pressure in Porto Alegre, but that's just not going to work. It's going to rebel in 3 turns. Well, we might actually be able to do it. We might. If we knock over Yokib, which is not a very good city anyway, but it does have the production to build a harbor at least, and it does have a campus. This is an industrial zone. You're messing up your cities. She built walls, unfortunately. Yeah, if I kill Yoki literally next turn, and, you know, Amani establishes, I'm holding out onto false hope. So meanwhile, if I build a farm here, that'll only give me +1 food, but maybe +1 food does it. Or maybe I should buy out to this honey and work the honey tile. That's probably the decision everybody's been yelling at me about the whole time, because I have gold. Gold is not the issue. Oh, wait. The city's in stagnated growth, so that was the big... Okay, you know what? I can live with that. I can live with playing 250 gold down. I'm okay. But this is probably why I don't do so hot when it comes to domination games, is I don't play tight enough. Luckily, this entire empire is all loyal to me, and I never had to spend a single minute worrying about it. We got the boost for irrigation. That's sad, actually. You know what else is sad is the fact that this city isn't even working the mine that I gave it. But we don't need this city to be good. I guess we would prefer the gold, because the gold is movable around our empire rather than that production being anchored to that city. Where are we going in this tree? I think we revealed Niter on the map, because that will allow us to get to our next level of units. This instantly creates an ironclad, which will be really good for fighting her. Do I go ahead and take the ironclad? I think I probably do. Let's move this boy to Bristol, get our free ironclad, and use that to take Palenque. And we finished our shipyard in here. It's time to build our campus. I wish I could... yeah, I wish I could chop, but I need to get the campus. I guess I could have waited for this builder. Speaking of which... Alright, so our military emergency is over. So now we gain 2 combat strength and attacking a member unit with a city strike, which is just him. And we got a bunch of diplomatic favor. Can we take this city this turn? Oh, we need to actually give ourselves every advantage possible. We've got to move it. Yeah, this is not going to work. Maybe that other card was already subsumed into other effects. So we're going to have to burn this city, which is really sad. I'm worried about Sao Paulo. Because it's going to start exerting... or it's going to start feeling the loyalty pressure from other cities in that area. We built an arena in Nidaros. Nidaros only has 1 population. Oh, because it's the freaking volcano. Right. Oh well, it'll grow back pretty quickly. So we're gonna build our arena in here so that we can then get the level 2 one, which gives more amenities for everybody. Because we're actually growing our empire quite rapidly. Well, I really feel like I can make this work with just one more try. If I can get this city to just snap up in population really, really fast, but I already lost the chop. If I had like 3 traders coming out of it, that would be 6 food per turn. I could just immediately work all the food. Yokib is dead. I'll give it one more try. Oh, we have a promotion on this unit. So we can grab the convoy promotion. Another reason I'm willing to give this another try is I have so many caravels in range, and I'm going to have more in just a second. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take Koba because it has walls. We've got to get to Palenque before Palenque gets walls. Speaking of which, let's get this ironclad. Can I do this in anywhere? Or I think I have to be in friendly territory to do it. So let's grab our ironclad, which can then come over here and then take the Embolon promotion. This trader can get... Actually, let's just transfer him to Bristol, because I don't want to lose any of my traders just in case. Likewise, we'll step the scout out of here. Well, two turns. We can wait one more turn for that. This caravel can come over here. This caravel can come over here. I guess I'm not even using the colonization card that I unlocked. We should fix that. I should get more settlers. 5 turns for a settler. Yeah, I can't delay cities to that tune. 5 turns for a city. That's just crazy. Because especially there's gonna be such a good city here. Dido is pretty aggressive here. He's not willing to pay me. I would rather have real gold than diplomatic favor. 13 gold per turn and 7 gold, and he cedes these cities. There you go. I'm not going to give you iron. You're upset with me. Rebellion in 1 turn. We're falling at 6.2. Nothing we can do about it. I can walk over this city with this ironclad, or I can take a promotion on this caravel. Actually, on either caravel. Actually, on both, really. Let's take our promotion. We don't know whether to keep this or not. It's gonna... Yeah, we're definitely gonna raise it. And... Did that do anything? No, not really. How many grievances do we have against her now? We have 800 grievances against her. It's gonna make it very difficult to keep the capital. How far can I get with this great general? I can get over here. So I'll get to here. It's only a major victory. It's not even a really good victory. Because there's a caravel parked in the city. We do have governor titles, but I think I'm going to keep those to myself. This caravel's ready to get back into action. These caravels will need to come home and heal. I'm just never ever going to be able to knock over Koba. It's going to have... Its walls are so good. And it's got... Yeah. I need to get up to frigates. And actually, I need to think about our unique privateer. Where do we get our unique privateer? With mercantilism. Resonance chance to capture defeated enemy ships can only be seen by other naval riders unless jade to it. Reveals naval riders from sight range. Blah, blah, blah. Range strength 50 with range 2. Versus our frigate, which has... Oops. Range strength of 55 with range 2. I think that we just ignore that sea dog. It doesn't... It seems like a red herring. It doesn't seem actually good. Do I just keep poking the city until, you know, I get it down to a reasonable range? Good news is I've knocked her back a quick peg. We're going to move this caravel in position to retake Porto Alegre. We're going to step out with the scout, skip the turn. Actually, I should probably get in the water because he'll get attacked if it's not in the water. And we're actually going to move this trader to Sao Paulo. I wish trading exerted loyalty pressure. I mean, it does a little bit, I think. No, it exerts religious pressure, not loyalty pressure. Okay, so we got re-denounced. That's kind of what we expected because the whole world's going to hate us because we're going for domination. Porto Alegre rebelled. In 2 turns we can retake it. How significant would Porto Alegre be towards keeping Palenque? Probably not very. Okay, so I'm going to step forward with the Ironclad. I'm going to step forward with this and capture this builder. And then step forward with this caravel. Step forward one more tile. That's a minor defeat. But then I could pillage the boats. It's a major victory. I think we really got to get this this caravel out of the city. Is what we really ought to do. Yeah, because it's plus 10 from the garrison caravel. Are you building walls here? I don't see walls being built. That's a stalemate, quote unquote. We have so many caravels. We've got to, like, out of the rafters. Actually, this had a promotion. Oops. We've got, like, binders full of caravels. So I think with that in mind, we can just keep swapping out whichever caravels need to be swapped out in order to take this city. Or take the capital. I can also start poking Koba and see what I can do. 55 base strength plus 4. Okay, so plus 3 from wall defenses. And he's going to be able to take shots against my... But I can actually pillage the fishing boats. So we'll just start whittling the city down. We'll just start ripping the walls down with our caravels. Do what we can. Okay, so we revealed Niter on the map. I'm actually somehow already have Niter, which is great. So now we need to go towards square rigging, get our frigates. And our frigates can... potentially help us with walls. All right, Liverpool. Wow, it's been a long time since I thought about Liverpool. I guess we start our shipyards. Well, 7 turns for a settler is really hard to pass up. Because if I get both of these settlers, I could settle here and then maybe settle one more over where Yalkeep was. If I settle actually on Yalkeep's tile, then I could take a +3 harbor and then a +4 campus, which would be pretty good. And the other thing that does is it starts to exert loyalty pressure in this area. I'll take one more settler. What would one more trader do? One more trader would potentially... I'll buy that trader, I suppose. Can I buy the settler? 560 gold for a settler. And provision is in the city, so I might as well just buy a quick settler. Yeah, why not? Settler bought. Come settle this tile. -16 loyalty per turn. Good God. Maybe I settle on this tile because it's closer to Porto Alegre. And it's within 9 tiles of Sao Paulo. That's how I'm getting the -16. Whatever. We'll have uses for these settlers even if we don't actually move them down there. Just... Oof. This is where it gets hard. Like, I'm already having trouble with loyalty and wondering how I'm going to be able to take over more capitals. I mean, Palenque is going to rebel when we get it because it's going to have such strong loyalty in the area, I think. Let's see, is it 9 tiles of Sao Paulo? There's Sao Paulo. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Let's do it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 1 tile out of range of Sao Paulo. So, what about from Bristol? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, definitely not. We'll have to make do without it. Okay. So what am I building in here? I guess I'm building a library. And in Skedsmo. Gosh, this is going to do nothing. The city will do nothing for me. Ever. 39 turns, it'll get a shipyard, and then I can start making units for me. Could buy a shipyard. That's what I really ought to be doing with my gold. I'm in the stage of the game where I need to buy shipyards. Especially good ones like in Skedsmo. Gosh, I'm always divided about the 1 tile city, because now I have 7 population in here, but I have nothing to do. I have no production. Like, I can't even swap this tile because it's part of Nidaros. I could swap this tile, at least have production in the city. There's Niter over here, next to this volcano. So we definitely want to work the Niter. And then we'll probably connect the gypsum again, or maybe just build this mine again, because that's a super awesome tile. I think once I'm done with this round of settlers... Do I really need the settler 8 turns for a settler? How many turns for settler in here? 16 turns for settler. I could settle off of Skedsmo. Like maybe this tile right here. Get the silver. Pick up a goody hut. Get another harbor. Start exerting more loyalty pressure in this sphere. It's not good, but whatever. Can I settle on her island? I could settle on her island. I could forward settle her and then start to grow a city, which would help me exert loyalty pressure when I finally come to take her over. That could be good. I think I have to go settle this good city first, and then I go settle the city that's imminently problematic, or vice versa. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, I think this is a good place to end this episode. I feel like I've got a lot more decisions to make. I've got capitals to take, and yeah, we're in the thick of things right now. But I think that I've done well so far with like my early game. I'm excited to see where things go. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future updates. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.